So I'm going to show you a quick little video of me getting ready for Podcast Summit ATL. I start with Clinique products. I love Clinique products, so I use cleanser, moisturizer, toner, the whole package daily. I next kind of get all of my flyaways. Me and this gray hair, y'all, it be flying. So I've been using a primer and foundation by Il Miage. I said that wrong. I already know I did. But anytime you're putting on makeup, guys, I suggest that you start with a primer, especially if you're using eye makeup, because that primer is going to help hold your makeup in place. It's not moving, okay? Now this right here, I got talked about real bad. I am a big advocate in using concealer. Concealer hides our secrets. Concealer does not let the world know that we're not getting enough sleep or that we're stressed. A lot of us carry stress and anxiety in our eyes. And when you're putting on that concealer, it's okay to let it sit for a moment before you brush it in. So I'm just going to take some time, get these locks in so that they can get to airing out. And before I start spreading that out. So I use a concealer brush. That is a MAC brush that I really prefer. I have a variety of brushes. That is one of my favorite. It is a brush especially created to apply concealer on the face. Now, it is summer. Do you guys use two types of foundation for the summer? It would be smart if you did. This is my palette that I'm using today. And again, I have brushes for my eye makeup. So I start with a very neutral shade and I brush about the entire lid. I keep everything. I take everything and get it just all covered. Full coverage about the lid. And that's with a neutral color. I usually use a brown. And again, I've already put my primer on. I've already used my concealer. Now I'm just creating a beautiful smooth palette to apply the rest of my eye makeup. And of course, we get a dance in also. So I take my next color and I am going to apply that in the crease of my eye. And I've been using a burgundy. It helps me keep a natural look because I like to have a natural look. I'm not going for full glam, just a natural small beat. And from this point, and I try to make sure as I'm applying that everything is balanced on both sides. And I've got this little gold shade that I like to use in the corners of my eyes. Love that. And just use that on both sides. Just make sure whatever you do on one side, you are doing equally on the opposite side. And you may have to go back and forth because you want both sides to be even. Like this, like so. Like so, like that. So, and then I take a brush and I blend everything together. Now, I've already said I was in Atlanta, so that was not my favorite blending brush, but I used it. It got the trick done. Next, I come in with a little MAC liquid eyeliner. I really like the MAC liquid eyeliner. I've been using it for years. I've purchased several tubes of it. It is one of those things that I use and I use up. And there's no harm in using MAC up because you know if you collect enough empty containers, you know that MAC will give you a free lipstick. And I always love to get my free lipstick from MAC. It's almost time for me to get a new one. Anyway, always make sure you take care of those brows. I am due to have my brows done, so I wanted to make sure I filled them in really nicely. So I use another MAC product to fill my eyebrows in, and then I brush them about, and then just kind of lay them down neatly. After, I use a concealer pencil that I got from my girl Ari, who does my brows now in Dayton. And I just draw about those lines there as she's instructed me to do before. And then I just kind of blend both eyes in with my fingers, like so, like that. I actually do my eye makeup, guys, before I apply my foundations. And I wanted to just kind of call out the fact that, and of course you want to have just a little, and I just use a little eyeliner at the bottom of my eyes, because I don't like really heavy eyeliner at the bottom. But what I was going to say about our foundation, of course, I do my foundation after I apply my eye makeup, because I was finding myself having eyeshadow fall on my fresh foundation, and I don't like that. So that was a great way for me to avoid that. And again, I mentioned before having a winter foundation and a summer foundation. Make sure you have both because our colors change. And then, of course, I apply my lip. I'm going to do a bigger, deeper video about applying my lipstick, because someone gave me a compliment on my lipstick, and I want to be able to show the full thing, or my full method. But I'm almost ready to go, y'all. And we shake those twists, and we're out. Bye, y'all.